was announced back in April that Zarax Business Center out of Oswego has been engaged to consult the community on potential changes to the Housing Department's programming. We spoke with Housing Department consultant Michael Rice about his role and the proposed changes.
I've been engaged by the Housing Department of the Council to work on this project. It's enhancements to the existing programming of the Housing Department. I've been working on with the Housing Department actually in various aspects, various capacities over the last 30 years, so I'm pretty familiar of the evolution and where it's going. Okay. And last year, a study was done by a firm called BDO, which recommended changes to the programming. Not that the programming is very bad itself, but it needs to be updated. So that was the purpose of that major study. Now, earlier this year, the Housing Department engaged another firm called Zarax, based out of Oshwé and London, Ontario, to actually execute or put in place these new programming changes. I've been engaged to assist as an advisor who's worked in housing extensively, not just in Kahnawà, but other First Nations, to assist them in overseeing this project to make sure it's done correctly. Again, this report from last year, it recommended changes to the program, looking at things like increasing the size of the existing revolving loan fund, looking at rent-to-owns, looking at loans focused more on the elderly and seniors, and just basic rentals as well. There seems to be a big demand for just pure rentals, and increasing the size of the loan repairs, and other special sort of needs. So what will happen there is, our report recommended these. We're going to go back to the community just to get some idea on the prioritization. We want to, where people think the priorities are. After that, when this step is finished, we're going to move to an operational plan, and which will tell us how much it may cost, make sure it's viable, make sure we have the right mix of products to make sure we can carry this. Then I'll move to drafting the policies for this and actually deploying it or implementing it. Like I said, there'll be consultation with the community. There'll probably be a form of phone surveys, internet, online. You can access the survey there. There'll be kiosks at the community services building. That's going to transpire. But as well, fundamentally, we're working with a number of organizations in Kahnawà who have been involved in housing, namely the Case Popular Kahnawà, the KCS Community Services, the Kahnawake Funding Association, and the social department of the Mall Council. They are stakeholders as well. They have been providing housing services, so working closely with them as well in this project. But we have one of the top 5 housing programs in the country here. Okay, it's running very well, but like anything else, we're trying to raise the bar. We need some adjustments to be in line with what the needs are. So we are here to make further improvements to meet the needs of people. So that's why we're going to go out there, meet with the people.